Welcome to the complete guide on how to change your oil. We all know how to jack a car up. We all know how to get the tools we need and what's required to change, but I'll still go over those details. Dead center of the car, you see where my jack is at. Back over here, there's going to be a plate, an area that you can put your jack on, your floor jack. And we're going to lift up where the emergency scissor jack goes on each side. That is where I put my jack stands. This is the unconventional way, the complete guide of showing you how to change your oil. Let's get lifting the car up. As you see where I'm lifting the jack, the floor jack is going up. That is where we put our floor jack underneath the hydraulic floor stand. I am placing my stand the best I can where I need to be at. I am then going to go to the car floor jack and I'm going to slowly lower it down. I have a level. I'm going to be leaning a little bit towards that side. Not a big deal. I won't be able to get myself leveled this way, but I am leaning a little bit towards the front. I am actually dead center. Can't beat that. And like I said, I'm leaning a little bit towards the driver's side. Underneath the car, you have a number of locations for bolts and JST. This is from Home Depot, a Husky. It's got the largest screwdriver and it will fit in the areas that I need to be. I'll show you one. These are 1/4 turns. Sometimes they're difficult to get out. They hold on nice and tight. And sometimes when you do them at a shop, they just simply don't put them back in and they lose them. What I've done is I changed out the other bolts that are screws, JSTs, to 10 millimeters. And this way I can grab them, spin them off. And you could use a lock washer or washer behind it, etc. As you can see, the poorly designed products from Honda. So here we are, the very far end. People say it's the hardest. It comes off very easy. Let's not lose that rusted bolt and pan. Let's see if we got everything off. $17 millimeter, old school, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Make yourself real comfortable. You don't want to bang. You want to use pressure. Well, I going to have to bang a little. And I use the palm. Over time, your palm is going to hurt. I'm loose. Now I get my drain pan. I do my best to get it underneath. And the problem is my floor jack is in the way that I have support. So what am I going to do? Hold it up like so you don't see it? I could do that. But then it's going to get heavy. So I want to remove my floor jack. I'll be right back. So now I'm going to position this the best I can. Is there a right way and a wrong way? There may be. I got gloves on. I'm lining up, my hands on the handle. I want to make sure I got my crush washer. That's the only thing I did not take with me. And I have to go get a crush washer at the YouTube shop. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Here we go. People will. I don't smell gas. People will wait for the very last drop. I'm not about perfection. You may be. You also have to remember, I'm jacking my car up to show you. So that means you don't have to jack your car up. I'm also using the tools I have that you won't have, etc., etc. So don't make it a big deal. You may not have the problem with this one not coming off. I did. So now I'm going to go to look for my crush washer. I'm going to let you be here, watch this drip all day. While it's dripping, I'm going to get my washer. Oh yeah. Now I got all the... I don't want to mess with the oil on my camera. I got a whole bunch of crush washers. I got an oil plug. I got the rear differential. I got the transmission one, and so forth. Did the oil stop? Here's my crush washers, all different types. Here's the crush washer, new, and here's the old. You see any difference? I do apologize when I'm turning it around. There you go. Here's the drain plugs. The difference I see that the plug is smaller. A lot smaller. Old, newer. At least I have drain plugs. If I have problems, I put my cap back on. And hopefully I do it the right way. I need to clean it up. I have here is my filter. Let me move my pan. By hand. Lefty, loosey. Make sure I got a nice grip. Put a towel on it. I hear people say, oh, that's the wrong way of doing it. And that's why I use my 1996 oil filter. Socket goes on. Off it goes. Now I could take it off. I can get it on underneath as it slowly drips in. I take it off. Trust me, you're going to get all messy. clean up. You can sit here all day and wait for it to drip down. So what you're going to do is take the rag and you're going to clean. You're done. Now you can move this out of the way. Put your rag down there. We have a Honda oil filter. All you need to do is take some of the old oil, go around the ring. All you need to do is feel for it and spin it back on. All you need to do is make it hand tight and you're good to go. Some people think that's hand tight. If you still see some oil dripping and you want to get a better grip with a towel, and that is now hand tight, which I can walk away without using this wrench, I always use my socket because I don't want to see my filter behind me and all my oil gone. I'm on. I'm good. YouTube don't show sense, doesn't show strength. The one thing I did not do, and I did it in a little different order, is use a torque wrench and tighten up my oil drain. I hold my wrench nice and tight. I'm done. I clean everything up from below. I put my pan back on after I add my oil. I'm going to leave my pan off. I'm going to start to clean everything else up. And we're going to go add my oil. I have a old funnel. I place in my funnel, my whatever you want to call it, SAEOW20. I have Castrol Edge OW20. I got 4 quarts. .7 already measured out. All I do is I measure. Pour, pour, pour. 30 seconds later, it's all in. I'm not going to sit here and wait for every single drop. I take off my funnel. I put my cap underneath. Now I put my cap on. I go back underneath the car and I check for any leaks. I can sit here all day waiting for the leak. I got a leak. I'm going to wipe my leak. I don't know if I really got a leak. I'm going to clean it up. Now I'm just going to sit here and wait. And wait. And wait. Is it leaking? Get my better glasses on. No, it's not leaking. I have no drips. I'm good. What I am going to do is I am going to now close on up. I'll bring you to the top of the car. I won't show you the close-up because close-up is very simple to do. You just take the pan and you put back on. Even though I got a mistake on this one, I'm not going to make you sit through it while I try to figure it out. So there I am. My pan's on. You're still here. I reach to the far end and I get my 10mm bolt on. As I clean up, I do the best I can do without making a mess. Don't want to hear people, oh, he made a mess. So I fold my blanket to get my filter. I put this to the side. What I need to do now is lower my car down. So what I have to go do now is get my jack, the floor jack. My hands are oily. Make sure it's tight. Now I gotta get under. As I pump up, I can now get under the car. And I place it where it's underneath that centerpiece I showed you at the beginning. I'm almost under it. 3, 2, 1, I'm on it. I lift up. I never use chocks. I suggest you use chocks. If you're on an angle, incline, decline, what's going to happen? The car's going to roll down. It's going to fall off the stands. My stands are high enough. Off they go. I got one more to take off. Clear. Now I need to lower the car. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because the oil. Low, out it comes. Now, I didn't check the oil. I got to start the car. Let it run for 3-4 minutes. Let the car cool down. Let the oil go back in its pan. 15 minutes later, my oil should look good. Can I check it now and see what it looks like? Sure I can. Let's go check it out. I made so many videos. This is before the car started. And I made so many videos showing you every which way possible. I'm like what you call the oil king. Beautiful, man. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Can you see it? Good luck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my car. Everything's all cleaned away. Nothing's underneath. Go in and start the car. I can take my gloves off. I don't need to wear the gloves. Well, I am going to lower my hood. I am going to start my car. I am going to back up. I gotta stop the car, but before I stop, I want to bring you inside the car. Maintenance due now at 42,861 miles. If you watched my last previous video, this was on at 39,900 and something. This car will be 3,000 mile intervals. I don't know how people are getting 10,000 miles on their car. I'm on the main screen. I'm on the settings. Vehicle. Press that again. What a machine it is. All the way to the bottom. Maintenance information. Engine oil, 5%. Maintenance due now. The maintenance is due now, but I still had 5% life left. Want to argue this to death? I still got 5% more to wait. If I press the engine, it won't work. I have to go select reset items. I do not want to do what Honda does, all do items. I want to go A, only, and reset. That was so difficult indeed. I shut my car off. I go measure my oil. I am going to be moving my car up before I shut it off. The days of doing oil and showing everybody how it's done. Oh man, they're so picky on everything. They'll pick on every single detail to death. I showed you how to change oil in many different ways. I am going to take my paper. I am going to again find my latch, lift my hood up, which I didn't say in my previous video. And I'm going to sit here and wait 3 minutes. Your 3 minutes went by, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a half an hour. Makes no difference. I wipe the dipstick once. I place back in. I wait 3 seconds. I bring it to the camera. You tell me where it's at. I could perfectly see it. Can you see it? It's orange like your shorts. You can't see it. The oil is right there. Very hard for you to see. Trust me, it really is. Oh yeah. Everybody wants to see. And sure enough, the neighbor saw and he laughed. You heard him laugh. Oh yeah. Change your oil. The guide to changing it. You can use Mobil 1, Pennzoil, whatever oil you like. And the same thing with the filter. And the same thing with the crush washer. The same thing with the drain plug and the tools you use. Everybody's got their own personal preference. As long as you change your oil on a turbo, 1.5 turbo, you won't have a problem with it. But if you want to delay it for 10,000 miles, let me tell you something. Not the car for you. The sooner the better, the later the worse. I hope this video was helpful. I'm not going to take that filter and open it up for you. That is not me. That filter is going to get recycled. And on that note, I thank you for watching the video. If this video wasn't good enough for you, please go back into the channel and check out many other videos of oil changes and let me know, were those better than this one and vice versa. Please share like. But remember one thing. The forum is just a place to waste time and talk. Somebody will write you a 5,000 paragraph, and all they could have said was one sentence to get the point across. They chose to write forever. They got nothing better else to do but waste time. That is not the insult to the person at the forum. And there are other people that are on there that will simply just be answering every single post. You want to learn something? You learn it right here. You're on the forum, you want to support? You support this channel right here. And yet, these people will come out and reach. Maybe one will, but many others, 55,000 plus members, I wish you the best of luck. Don't forget to rate, comment, share. I won't say. Don't have to get near the camera. Show your love. Have a great day, everybody. See you later.